up, everybody? Thank everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys all together collectively. It's been a pleasure. It's always a pleasure talking to you guys. Yes, indeed. Thank everybody for tuning in. It's just always been a pleasure talking to you guys, getting things going in the right direction. It's one of those things where you always try to get better and do better. You know how that goes, right? But as we go ahead and get things going live all the way, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in to the nation. Thank you guys for tuning in to the show. We live on all platforms, EBSN, Phantom. We also live in the flesh too, as well as the Big Game James, Silver and Blue Nation. Go follow these channels, follow these networks, hit us up. We're here every day. I'm trying to do this thing live. This is my first time doing it live continuously for a full week. So it's always a good pleasure, man, talking to you guys, especially when we're talking about my beloved Cowboys. We're going to try to do a live film session right now as we speak. I'm going to look at a few things as far as inside, outside release, as we talk about this front four defensive lineman. I get a lot of people asking me questions about what's the difference between a finesse defensive front, why you keep saying finesse, and I get people saying too as well, what do you mean by that big nasty plug that's in the middle? How can this thing help us out with the change of philosophy? We do know we have our reservations as it relate to the defensive front four. You know, we got to have that. We don't see that big nasty burly guy that demands two guys. And can you get sacks the other ways? Yes, you know, you can get those things. But I always like to give a shout out to the first person that's in the chat box. First person in the chat box on the Cowboys Nation side, the Law Nation side, Flows Infinite. That's a cold name, man. That's a cold name. Brian Roll, what's up, man? Shout out to you. You second place. So you could have got there a little bit sooner. Money Making Mall, we live. Yes, he third place. And then on my YouTube side, on my Facebook side, man, shout out to you. I got Big Game James. He the first person to lay wood out there on the Facebook side, man. That brother's jumped in on there. Jeffrey Jerome Watson, got your full government name out there, man. Shout out to you, man. He's second place. Rob Small, let's go. He third. Come on, let's get this thing going. We're going to look at this film. I know you guys love film because I love it too as well. So we're going to look at this film. We're going to see what all need to be transpiring and this sort of thing. So I really appreciate you guys all together. Let's look at this thing from this aspect. All right, so you guys see this setup here. You're gonna see me pause and rewinding and this sort of thing, but hopefully you guys are able to see my mouse. Give me a thumbs up if you are. Let me see. So you see this right here. This is pretty much the Giants versus the Lions. The thing is, when you're looking at this type of defense, this is the traditional 4-3 defense. You got 4 down linemen, and then pretty much what football is all about is 4 against 5 when you're talking about the trenches. And how can you create space, whether it's A gap, B gap, some even say C gap? You have your guy as far as technique wise. You have the guy that can either line up over the center, which what we call, if the guys directly line over the center, there's a zero tech. You don't have a lot of zero techs in the NFL because of the demand and the pain that it put it on the body of the opposition. I'm talking about the actual guy that playing at zero. You want to have somebody at least 340 pounds to play that position. We don't have that. So I'm going to hit play. You guys should see the film go from here. I really appreciate you guys from tuning in. All right, so look at the explosion and get off. What the first thing you see? The first thing you see is we rewind. You will see that this guy right here, he's going to drive his man and he's going to create this pressure right in the pocket. You like to have that out there on the field. Watch this. Push that guy back. Just got him on skates. That is what I like to see. Collapse another pocket. That's nasty. Mano y mano. Yes, we see from this film view right here. You see Jonathan Hankins. Is he lined up? Well, this Jonathan Hankins here. This is Snacks. Now, this is the actual center. As you see right here, he's not actually overplaying the zero tech, but he's playing the 1 right here. And watch what he does. He's going to drive, explode, get off his ball. He's at the 4-point stand, as you say, not the 3-point. He's at 4-point stand. Rear end high up, push, collapse the pocket. got that quarterback down. That is what I like to see, guys, as we look at some more plays. Let's go here. Go here. So you guys are able to see that particular play. We always talk about that nasty, that grit, that grind, that guy that can create pressure by himself, line up into the inside. Do we have that caliber of player? No, we don't have that guy. Is Rob Marinelli more of a guy that can do that type of pressure? No, Rob Marinelli do not like his defensive front four to do that. He's more of a finesse. He's more of a guy that likes to have his guys do twist stunts, get off, explode, get to the ball, and then when they get gasp for air, you rotate those guys out. So there's different ways. I'm going to jump back into the chat box so I can get you guys questions and comments and things like that. Like I said, I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is an impromptu show, but shout out to you, man. Let's see who we got here. Texas Jungle in the mix. Football is almost here. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, football is right around the corner. CLJJ Cool Kid 78. What's up, man? Thank you for tuning in to the nation. What's cracking, Law, man? This is from Q Mills, man. Everything cracking. You know, it's Saturday, one of the better days of the week. Saturday, you can lay back, chill, look at the yard, watch the grass grow, ready for football. We can't wait to see some smelling of some good barbecue, things like that throughout the Dallas area. Law, don't sleep on Ward. This is from John, the Almighty. No, I'm not sleeping on Ward at all. Artro. Was that Contreras? Salute. Can salute to you too as well. Nothing to lose. Rod needs to go, honestly. No, this is the thing. I love Rod Marinelli as it relates to that front four. The way he coach up and teach those guys, I love that. And then you sprinkle in the aspect of what Chris Richard is going to do, not doing, but going to do with his defensive backs. Woo, it's going to be nice, man. We're going to look at some more clips. You guys want to look at some more clips? Let me know. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up because I got some more clips that's in the folds too as well. Let me jump over to my Facebook. Justin, what's going on, man? I'm right. Jay Riss, I think that's how you say your last name. Yes. Rob Small, isn't the one tech not a 0-0 tech is 3-4, right? Well, the 3-4 on the defensive side. Now, this is the thing. I'm glad you mentioned that. This is from the Facebook page on Law Nation's channel. He says this is Rod Small. He's saying that pretty much when you're playing 3-4, do you more so have the 0 tech there? Yes, in a sense. Remember I showed you guys a couple of clips before, I think film sessions against the interception against Xavier Woods. Rob Marinelli went with a 3-2-6 defense, meaning that he had 3 down linemen, and then he had the 2 linebackers who he put into the inside. He put actual Sean Lee into the inside, and the other guy, I forgot his name, number 57. Wilson, I believe. He put those guys into the inside, and he had David Irvin to line up over the 0. So pretty much, well, when we say 0, when we say numbers, that's pretty much where the defensive guys lined up over. So he lined up over the center, and he had to push this guy back. As strong as we think David Irvin is, as powerful David Irvin is, he did not get a chance to move that guy off his marker, because he just don't have that type of strength to create that double team over the 0. He just don't have that. He's more of a guy that's kind of, okay, I will play off the guy beside me because I don't have the bend, but I have these long, rangy arms, strength that comes off when I explode. If that makes any sense, I hope I can answer your question. So that's what we're talking about when we're talking about a 3-4 defense versus a 4-3. JR214, what's good, Law? Shout out to you, man. Let's look at some more of this clip, man. I'm going to have to show you guys some more clip of what we have here in store. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in to the show. Let's see. Go here. We'll go right. I lost my marker. There we go. And we're going to pull up this clip again. Shout out to you, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's always a pleasure, right? So let's hit play. We're going to move around. Of course, it's always fun when you're playing against it's always fun when you're playing against the Browns. But watch the pocket. They're going to create the pressure. Come right up the middle. It's picked off. So That pressure right up the middle means everything, guys. When you have those guys, hit pause right here. You see this defense, traditional 4-3 defense. Remember, I always say this, my 4 against your 5, and we're going to try to whoop some you know what. And watch this, 1, 2, 3, snap, get off the ball. That pressure up the middle, big snack. Watch this snack, when we rewind. Snacks. Number 98, push pocket. He have really no room to throw this ball. He cannot step up through his throw. It can be Tom Brady, it can be Dan Marino, it can be Peyton Manning. I don't care who you are, you're not getting that ball off at this point. And matter of fact, he almost snapped the man arm in half. Watch this. I'm gonna rewind just a little bit. I hope you guys are able to see it. Snap. Oh, buddy, you talking about making him his baby. Boy, let's look at it from another angle. Zoom around the same play. Watch this. Different play, same results. Creating that pressure. You're gonna see the pressure come right up the middle. You don't have no pocket to step up through his throw. There's nothing you can do at this point. I'm gonna rewind. Go right here. What this? 3-step drop. I know I'm pausing a lot. 1, 2, 3-step drop. That ball is supposed to come out. You can't let the ball come out. You can't stop your drop from here. I'm rewinding. Let me see if I can slow it down. Slow it down. I hope it's slow motion. This slow motion right here. Step back. 3-step drop. The ball can come out then, but look where he's going to throw. If he throws this ball here, he's picking this off. That's pick 6. He cannot throw to this guy right here because this linebacker is here. So there's really nothing that he can do. Maybe if you saw this guy, maybe he can have something. But look at the marker. This is the first. Well, this is the line of scrimmage pretty much right here. And this guy is spying him. So he really had nowhere to go with that ball. I don't care what kind of quarterback you are. You can't get that ball off. When that pocket collapsed, that's everything. And look at it from this angle. We have Olivier Vernon line out to the far right. I think he's playing there wide 9. And then also you have your 2 dogs that's in the middle. These linebackers, we know for a fact that the Giants linebackers have been trash for the last few years. And watch, they're going to get off the ball, explode. The pocket is gone. They push those guys back. And we're going to look at another clip too. This is against, of course, Chicago Bears. This is against Jay Cutler. We know Cutler. He can't pass the ball. He can't hit water too. If he fell off a boat, right? But watch, he can't step up. There's no pocket for him to step up on. I mean, if you can create pressure to the inside versus the outside, then you're working with something. We're gonna rewind this play. Watch. Where can he step up through? There's nobody in life that he can throw that ball to. That's just a guaranteed sack right there. All right, so let me just fast forward. Let's go to our guys, the Dallas Cowboys. How we create pressure, the way that Rob Marinelli loved to create pressure. You guys see our traditional defensive front 4. You got 4 down linemen, you have 3 linebackers, and then you have you guys playing out in space. You guys can already guess what down and out distance this is. This is a 3rd and long play. Of course, we have a shotgun formation. This is, I think they're in 10 personnel as far as the opposition. And Kirk Cousins, he's not going to have nowhere to go. Can you create pressure to the inside without those big burly guys? They moved D-Law, flexed, like I said, a twist stunt. D-Law was able to get into the inside and create that pressure inside the pocket and able to get the sack. You see that, guys, right? That is what I call it a finesse. They didn't utilize power to get there, but they was able to get there with technique and scheme. And you say the song, stay scheming. They schemed their way to this sack. So watch how they're going to do this. He's going to twist into the inside. This guy right here, David Irving, he's going to get that demand. So that's why I'm saying, when you have David Irving out there and D-Law on the same side at the same time, and don't forget about my guy, Malik Collins, and then you have a Crawford. I think Crawford just there for a decoy. They're going to do this twist, and they're going to get there. They're going to get home. Watch. 1, 2, 3. Get off. Twist to the inside. Look, he released pretty much now. He's on skates. He's in a bad situation. He cannot block to his backside. So David Irvin got a free range to get to the quarterback, as well as D-Law. He's freed up now because he's worried about D-Law and he forgot about David Irvin. Watch how he come home. Gack him. You see that right here, guys? Deer in the headlights. This is just all set up. It's finessed as hell, but you still can get the production as far as sacks. You can only imagine. And see, look how the way Rob Marinelli lines up his troops. Everybody is wide out, spread out. You got your 4 against his 5 hit play, and then he actually got a 6 guy back there, the running back that had, well, he didn't have protection. He skirted out to the edge. There's nothing you can do about that, guys. Is that finesse? Yes. This is another play I can show you guys. Finesse? Yes. Off the edge? Boom. That's where you're going to get your sack production. You're going to get your sack production off the edge with the Dallas Cowboys. They rely on these ends to crash down, come around the corner, and have a meeting with the quarterback. Burst, get off. Watch you use that technique. Hands, separation. Yak 'em. All right, so pretty much so that is what we were seeing when we talking about like finesse versus an unfinessed team. And you got your ways, you have your choice, you can pick your poison. So that's what I like. That's what I love with when you're talking about a Rob Marinelli's defense versus somebody who relied on that big burly guy that going to demand double team. When you have that in your defensive forte, it's fantastic. But this is the thing. When it's getting towards like third and fourth quarter, and teams realize that they can run on you up the middle, because if your linebackers are not all up to suit, you may have a problem. But as long as we have Sean Lee, as long as we have a Jalen Smith out there who can fly, pursuit, chase to the ball, that's everything. I'm going to read some more comments that's down in the, and then trust me, guys, what I'm planning on doing is doing a more in-depth film session of the inside versus outside, whereas you guys can see what's going on in my mind instead of this freestyle showing you guys the clips and things like that. Let me pull up the chat box. Thank you guys for tuning in, though. Thank you guys for following into the channel too as well. All right, DJ, shout out to you, man, for making the donation to help grow the nation too as well. Sub Law, he said, will Chris Richard's style of defense conflicts with Rod's style of defense up front? No, two different things. Chris Richard, but thank you for making a donation to help grow the nation, bro. I appreciate it, man. Every dollar count. Everything grows with this nation. But this is the thing. Chris Richard's defense is pretty much, he's going to be able to coach the secondary. He is the passing game coordinator. And when you are the passing game coordinator, that means you're responsible for your safeties, your defensive back play, and maybe, every now and then, maybe he's responsible for those linebackers. I don't know what is going to happen within the talk tracks of how they're going to set up this. I'm not in the Cowboys staffing meeting. But to me personally, I think that Rob Marinelli is saying, okay, that front four, those 4 guys, those are the guys that I'm responsible for. Those are the guys that we are going to watch. Those are the guys I'm going to be responsible for, rotating in and out of this defense. That's what I'm feeling. That's where I'm leaning towards. Now, as far as the secondary, we're gonna let Chris Richard do that. But it should be really nice. The thing is with LVE, the linebacker. With Chris Richard's system, if you look at what the Seattle Seahawks did with their quote-unquote linebackers, we know that they had a Wagner, I think some other guys too as well, that was able to fly out to the ball, cover out in space, and they relied pretty much on their front four to create the pressure up the middle too. So I'm thinking that maybe Chris Richard, the way he coaches his secondary and supplement coach his linebackers, I think that those guys will be playing out in space a little bit more. Big Country, shout out to you, man. He said Chris Richard, D coordinator for next year, head coach after that. Could be possible, man. Could be possible. Everybody say, hey, Miss Jackie. Just Jackie in the mix. She said, gonna be excited this year. I think our defense is going to play so much better. And then she went on to some more information. This is what I hope, or this is what I really want with our defense. I want us to have the ability to take the ball away. And when third down comes, I really want us to get off the field. Everybody look at our third down defense from last year. We was ranked 27, 28, way back in the back. In order for this team to be respectable and be feared, we have to figure out a way to get off the field on third downs. Although 8th ranked overall last year, something we can just beat on our chest and say, hey, we 8th ranked overall. We good. We top 10 defense. No, that is not top 10 defense in my eyes. My eyes is taking the ball away, snatching the ball away from the opposition, creating that fumble, getting into the face of the opposition, getting somebody thrown out the game almost because we done laid the wood so much on a player that we getting into fights. That's my type of defense. I'm talking about a nasty, medieval, grimish, not helping you up type of defense. That's the defense that I love. I don't like the, let me help you up, let me tell you about my day defense. No, I want to get into your face. I like the Cheeto Bear Wooziers, the getting into the face, the Jordan Lewis. I want somebody who can get fiery. I want one of our guys to get suspended type of defense. That's the type of defense I want. I want this type of defense that when you pass that ball across the middle, you're going to go back to the coach the next day or within the game and say, Coach, come on, man. You see how they got Jay Lewis, you can say Jay Lewis, or you can see how they got Jalen Smith and laid me out. I don't want to go across the middle ever again against this team. That type of defense, I want to be feared. I want us to be feared when they come into the Arlington Stadium or Texas Stadium, however you want to call it. We want to say, you're not getting 1 inch out there that we're going to give you. You're going to have to earn every inch, everything. You're going to have to earn that. Think about this. That is the type of environment. That is the type of temperament. That is the type of skill that the Seattle Seahawks had set up there, way up there in Washington, Seattle. You guys remember that they were saying, like, this is the loudest stadium in the world, all this stuff. And when you get out there, you're trembling a little bit. The whole ground is shaking. And I do know that in Cowboys world, when we get to the game, it's more of a relaxed feel, a relaxed environment. People having their martinis and glasses and stuff like that with the booth. But we gonna have to speak up and have this thing loud. And I want people to have signs live like 95 up in this thing. What's up? Big Time Law, what's up? This is from Dat R. Green. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for believing in me. Yeah, thank you. Let me jump over to my Facebook groove, man. I'm trying to jump over to all these things. Shout out to Donovan Smith. How you feel about the Week 1 matchup? This is a good question, Donovan. I feel that Week 1 matchup, we're not having a full flesh. I think that with the Week 1 matchup, we're not at full strength because I don't see my guy Belly Irvin, right? David Irvin out there. He's not going to be out there at that game. And although they're going to be missing one of their linebackers, I just want us to be at full strength. And this is the thing. When you're talking about football in general, I always say that it takes about week 3 for the running back to get his legs together. You guys know, due to the new collective bargain agreement, that they don't get hit during the preseason. And then you kind of save or preserve your running back through the preseason. So he's not getting the full feel of the football game, of being hit and running out there. Because Ezekiel Elliott, pretty much, he's going to play only, I think, probably I would say the dress rehearsal week 3 of the preseason. So he's not going to be playing. He's not going to be used to getting hit. So just like this rookie year, week 1, everybody was saying like, we need this first round draft pick for a guy who only got 51 yards. Yeah. Everybody was kind of scratching their heads a little bit. But then week 2, it was a decent game. I think he fumbled against the Redskins or something like that. Barely made over 100 yards. And then week 3, we was like, okay, Zeke the truth. Ezekiel Elliott is the truth. Everybody was then jumping back on on his bandwagon, but it takes time for running backs to get together. It takes to week 3. And the reason why I'm saying I'm so long-winded with that question, Donovan, is also it takes a while and a minute for the defense to gel. Defense normally takes around week 3, week 4 too, because defense, due to the new collective bargain agreement, they're not able to hit in practice. They're not able to come down and play that aggressive tone. They are hitting more so their own guys, that type of stuff. So around week 3, week 4, that's when you see that defense stepping up. And that's what I like. Justin W. Simmons from my Facebook, he said, if Marinelli has his rushman, his slash dogs hunting, it will only complement Richard's secondary. They work together, but we have to stop the run first. Can't allow teams to game plan against us. As long as we have number 50 out there, number 50, as long as we have 50 out there, we should be able to stop the run. We should be able to stop the run and not just trying to blow up number 50. You guys know who he is. It's just one of those things where I have complete trust and faith to know that he can put those guys in the right places. And then I mentioned number 29, right? If we somehow, some way find a way to get number 29, oh my goodness. But shout out to him, number 29. I ain't going to say his name this show. I'm trying not to say his name. You guys can say it in the comment box. But that's a good question, man. Who is this? Calvin Williamson. Laugh out loud. Belly Irvin. That's funny. Yes, but you guys already know that when I say Belly Irvin, hopefully he can get his body together and be ready for week 5. And then I will be saying, out of the belly of the beast, the Irvin is coming to make the sacks, So we're going to be ready for Belly Irvin to get this thing going. He better be ready and be ready. Really better be in shape when it comes to week 5. Who we play week 5, y'all let me know, because I'm going to have to circle that date on the calendar. Say prime time. Law, what's up? All laws, every day, baby. We going to the Super Bowl. I owe you beer if we go to the Super Bowl. It's going to be on me. You might get a Corona or something. Jay is from my Facebook page. Law, check your inbox. I sent you the correct defensive stats. Your audience believe you when you say we was ranked 8th. They was ranked 25th overall, sir. It's from Jay Riss. I think that's how you say your name. Riss. Jay, you're right, man. But they go by, I forgot what stat they go by, yards allowed, something like that. So 8th ranked overall defense is pretty much where the NFL got them pegged. Now, collectively, off of third down defense was porous. Interception, taking the ball away from the opposition was porous. We need to figure out, get that thing better on the back end. Nathan Reds, say prime time. What's going on? Floyd Payers going to gallop into the end zone. Yes, remember, I was talking about if Gallup able to gallop into the end zone, I might have to come to the next game on a horse. Yeah. Give me one of those Tennessee walkers, the ones that walk so fancy. I might just get me a quarter horse, that big burly type of horse with those thick legs, and just ride up in there with my Cowboys hat. And get them up there here. Yeah. The countryside getting out on me now, boy. You guys know how we do it down here in Texas, baby. We're going to get this thing live like 95. I'm telling you, this thing is going to be real. I can't wait to be lit. We face the Honey Badger, the Texans. Ooh, that's going to be a nice game. Is it a home game or away game? Let me know. Week 5, is it a home game or an away game? Tyson, Patrick, Senior, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining in on the Facebook side of the world. Appreciate you. The guys, don't forget to follow Phantom. That's where think about this. Phantom allows us to cross post on so many other platforms, reaching out to people who probably, quote unquote, not even Cowboys fans. And EBSN, when I cross post to those sites and location, not everybody's Cowboys fan. So we get the chance to produce and push out our information across the world. People share this information, send it out throughout the world, let people know that this is just the preseason. Can you guys imagine when you turn on that oven and you turn on preheat, the food not in yet, right? So this is what I'm talking about. This is the preseason. The food is not even in right now, and it's warming up. And when it get hot and ready, we're going to slide the Cowboys nations into that oven, and we're going to blow this thing up, baby. It's going to be smelling good this year. I can't wait to get my plate. I can't wait to eat, and we're going to be eating up all of the opposition this year. I cannot wait. This what you guys are eating now is nothing. This is just preseason. When the season come live, man, even when the preseason come live, the preheat is going to be live. It's going to be lit. It's going to be fire. Man, we're going to have fire emojis everywhere. Me, Big Game James, Silver and Blue Nation, Producer G, my guy DDP, the Dallas Prospect. Every legend was once a prospect. Man, we're going to be having this thing live. Me, Okoye too as well. Mark Holmes, Foots the Kings, my guy Joe Rod. This thing is going to be live. Even Shango, I'm going to call Shango and tell him, come on out that mansion, man. Come on, talk some Cowboys with us. I know you're busy. Come on, talk some Cowboys. We're going to get him on the show. We're going to be talking everybody who bleeds silver and blue. We're going to be live up on this thing. We're going to be talking Cowboys with our predictions, with our scores, with our what's going to happen as far as what the win-loss ratio. And then you guys going to hear our live reaction. When we lose, and I'm not saying that we're going to lose, but when we lose a game, you guys, I'm still going to be here with the same thunder, with the same message, saying that, hey, if you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs, you know, we're going to be having these type of talks. We're going to have them talk you guys off the ledge, and we're going to get things going. Donovan Smith, if we cut Rico, you think another team would pick him up in a heartbeat? I think another team should pick him up. I think that's what's going to happen. Justin Simmons, three national televised videos for preseason games. That speaks volumes there. Let me jump over to the YouTube world. What's up, man? Shout out to everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Savage Time. Thanksgiving dinner. It's going to be a Thanksgiving dinner every Sunday and even Monday. We're going to be feasting, baby. John Almighty 92. I like 92. That was a good year. Can I join? I love to talk Cowboys. Yes, join. We're going to have call-in numbers. My guy Voch Lombardi going to be in the mix too as well. We're going to have call-ins. We want to hear you guys' thoughts, your opinion, what's on your heart, your mind, your soul, your sinew, what's going on in your mind all together as it relates to the Cowboys. One thing we want to have, I'm tired of the banners behind me. I hate those banners at this point because I'm ready for another one. I want 6 banners. I want some 6-ring banners up there, you know. You guys know we don't like the Cowboys at all. We love the Cowboys here. We love this team. This is from Miles. What's up, Cowboys Nation? Everything is up. Yeah, this Saturday is up. Everything is up. We're going to lose much this year. We're not going to lose much this year. This is from Viral Killer. No, we're not going to lose much. We're going to have a different type of philosophy. All right. So with that being said, anybody else, anything else you guys want to know before I run out of here? What's up, Law? Where is this training camp this year? Oxnard, San Antonio, or Star Frisco? This is from Smith Fan 22. That sounds like you're an Emmitt Smith fan, right? The Cowboys going to go to Oxnard. I think we got 2 weeks away. I think that my guy Big Game James, he's going to be at Oxnard. Producer G, I think he's trying to be out there in Oxnard too as well. So we're going to have this thing lit, live, and ready. You guys are not doing nothing else this Saturday. We have the National Football Convention down here in Dallas, Arlington. They already kicking it off. Shout out to my guy Wiggle Bells with the black hands. Shout out to you in the comment section. Kelvin Creeley, shout out to you. Trey Wiley, shout out to you too as well. Don't forget, guys, I got a podcast too. So if you're not doing anything, you're on the road, you travel, you still want to hear some Cowboys information, join those podcasts. Hit the podcast up. Just go in and type in Law Nation. You should see my logo or something like that, and just hit subscribe. Listen to some good information. Peace, Law. This is from the Almighty Bones, man. Shout out to you, man. I'm not gone yet. I'm like an old prize fighter. I'm still swinging, right? Even no, I'm finna get on out of here, man. That's all the time I have for today. I really, really thank you all for yours. And remember, you all are listening to nothing but the best. Salute. I'm out. Peace. Let's get this day going. Let's get it going, man. Man, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.